Hello, welcome to Direction HUD. So what you can do is you can see this thing at the top in the middle. Um, what I've actually done is I've just put something custom in there. I possibly will turn that into an actual thing, um, but I just wanted to see how it worked. As you can see, the way I've done it, as soon as I go, it seems like 180 degrees of it works. Obviously, I haven't added the actual sign in, but it looks pretty accurate. I think how I've done it. I might be like 1 or 2 pixels off because what I tried to do is actually copy what the original thing is. But yeah, but this mod is cool though. Basically, what you do is it basically is just this compass at the top in the middle of the screen. If that's where um, in the top in the middle. And what you can do is you can get up to 10 different images and you can set different indices. So obviously this is a custom one that I've done, but I'll come back and I'll show the sort of one of the standard ones. Yeah, so I'm just going to change the indices. What else can I mention? So basically the compass is 24 pixels tall and it's got 2 lines of height 12. Here you can see that these big lines, just some more details because I have done a little bit of messing around with this. The big line is we've got it's how did I do this? Yeah, so I made one of them slightly long. I was hoping that I would make it 1 pixel left. Basically, there's a line which is sort of at the beginning, a big one, and it possibly I'm trying to let me just see which one I think I made bigger. I probably yeah. They're not displaying that well on the screen. It's interesting. I suppose it's something to do with anti-aliasing. And when I tried to change it black, it did like it for some reason. Even though I did like like fucking sextuple F, it still came out with some sort of gradient. But yeah, basically it was 0 to 1.5, and then the height of that was 4.5. Then it was 7.5 to 9.5. The height was 1.5. And it's 15.5 to 17.5. Height was 2.5. 23.5 to 25.5. The height was 1.5. And then 31.5 to 33.5. And the height was 4.5. And then of course I just copied and pasted it. But yeah, you can do that. You can do the regular sort of offset. If you do a bottom offset, it will actually appear above the hotbar. And yeah, I'm not even sure what I could even put in this PNG file. I may just try putting something random in it at the end of the video. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back. I'm going to put in a regular one just to show you what it actually, the default textures are like. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. We can see there's another one. This is index 2, this one. Yeah, I'm not sure how to actually get these. I think the red lines on the screen to actually indicate which way you're facing. So yeah, you can see that like displays pretty well. I need to yeah. So I mean, it is pretty cool that. I mean, that is really obviously to be honest, I think even if I worked on my custom one, it's probably not going to look quite as good as this because I think the text is like they're just little pixels. The N and W. It looks much more vectorized and anti-aliased or whatever it is. So yeah, that's number 2. What I could do is I'll just try and I'll just put some random vector graphics in it, see what happens. Because it'd be quite interesting. And also, because the way you look at it, when you look at it, there's like 2 rows of 12, and it's just I'm not quite sure exactly because I think I have a feeling that one half of it is like when you look at the ends of it, it actually loops around like zoetrope style. But yeah, let's just put something random in. Yeah, and also yeah, I may come back to something like this. I don't know if it'll be exactly this, but we'll see. I mean, it's quite interesting to do all this stuff and look at some of this. So let's come back. Let's do random stuff. Alright, so I've done another one. For some reason it's not showing up the whole thing there. This is actually tux. Again, I get the same problem that I got in the other one. And funnily enough, when I looked at index 0, it seemed to actually link together with index 2. Because when you look at it, it's like a black strip, white strip, black strip, white strip. So I'm thinking now that it must maybe take both strips. I wonder what's going to happen if I carry on doing this. Huh. Okay. I was about to say that my idea was completely wrong, but now it looks like it's actually not. Because basically what I did is I just made the picture bigger so that it was the penguin was a reasonable size rather than just flattened into a the 24 by 192 box. So basically what it looks like, as you can see, we can see the face here and we can see part of the upper torso here. So yeah, that is actually a very interesting result. So right at south, there's nothing between south and... No, that's not relevant actually. That's just because there's nothing there. That's an interesting result actually. So basically, what we can tell from this is that... Because I didn't change the index, right? So you can tell. So for instance, this is index 5. I used index 5 again, but I just made but the picture now covers loads of... Is that... Because that's the top bottom of his face, isn't... Oh no, is that his beak? I think that is his beak actually. That is directly underneath. So that is... Even though I put it on index 5, it's not taking alternate ones. It's actually taking the very next index. And that was probably why, when I look at the original PNG, the index was blank. But yeah, honestly, I was expecting just to have half of it missing again, but the fact that it's showed up like that is quite interesting. And you see, it does look good because obviously the picture has already been it's not it's not rasterized or anything. So all right. Well, I guess I think I'm just going to leave it here because there's possibly other things I could do, but I'm not really going to be. I don't really want to go into ordering. This is really obviously, I've already gone a little bit off the point as it is. So yeah, I think that's going to be all for now. So thanks for watching. Wow. So this has just become even more confusing now. So when I'm right at north, the top half of the N, north, and basically what I've done is I've just done north and south and just written the word right across the whole 24 by 192 bar. North and south, and we get the bottom. So I've got the top half of north and the bottom half of south. Okay,